Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Hari Om. The 15th chapter begins with Sri Bhagavanu Vacha. I mentioned to you what is the importance of giving knowledge through words. Another important thing is, it is Sri Bhagavanu Vacha. When Bhagavan speaks, he means it. Otherwise, many people speak, but when they don't keep to their words also. It's only like Dashrath Maharaj says, Prana jaye par vachana na jaye. In the Raghukula Riti sada chale aaye. In Raghukula Riti, when they say something, they mean also. So that's Sri Bhagavan is saying, Vacha, Urdhva Moola Madhashakham Ashvatham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Paranani Yastam Veda Savedavit. That person, whoever that person may be, say Yaha Saha. It is not said particularly the person should belong to this kind of nationality, citizenship, or of this profession, that profession. Anyone who knows this Ashvatha Vriksha, it is Samsara Vriksha, our own Samsara, but along with the Urdhva Mool, Paramatma Swarup. Then that person is Vedarthavit. That person is the knower of the truth that is revealed by the Vedas. So now, Bhagavan introduces and then elaborates. What is this Ashvatha Vriksha? This is our Samsara. So let us go to the second shloka now. Adhaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakha guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha adhascha moolanyanusantatani karmanubandhini manushaloke. So first it was said, its root of the samsara vriksha is about time, space, object, cause, effect. Brahma Swarupa. Adhashakham, only that was said adhashakham. Now more it said, adhaschordhvam prasrutastasya shakhaha. Tasya ashvatha vrikshasya, of that ashvatha samsara vriksha, shakhaha prasrutaha. Shakha means many branches. Prasruta means they are spread out. And where are they? Urdhva and adha. Adhascha urdhvam. Downward, upward. And guna pravruddhaha. They are grown, nourished by the gunas of Prakriti, called sattva gun, rajo gun, tamo gun. Vishaya pravalaha. Pravala means they are called nodular buds. See, if you see one branch, then in branch some kind of knot is there, from the another twig comes out like that. No? That's called nodular buds. So one is the shakha, and that shakha also there are so many things keep coming. Vishaya pravala. What are they? Sense objects. Vishayaha. Adhascha mulani anusantatani. One is called urdhva mula. That is the origin from where it comes. But there are some other roots are also there. Adhascha mulani. They are called adventitious roots. Anusantatani. They are also gone down below. If you have seen that banyan tree, what a vriksha, it goes up and from there again so many that branches come. That's why jata, it becomes jatadhari vriksha. Adventitious roots. Secondary roots are also there. One is the origin and then other roots are there. And what are these other roots? Karmanubandhini. Karmanubandhi means following the karmas. Means karmas are performed, after that what it comes out, that are called roots. And where they are spread out? Manushya loke. In the world of all the human beings. Now this is a translation. Right? Now he said, Adhascha urdhvam prasrutas tasya shakha. Now when you look at it from the totality standpoint, the branches are going upward and downwards. So it is called, this Manushya Loka is there. Bhur, Bhuva, Swaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyam. Same one word, higher and higher. Devata, celestial beings and all that, they are going upward. Then Manushya in the middle, and then going Atala, Vitala, Sutal, Talatala and all that. The Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati, all the yonis. In this way also it is said, Adhascha urdhvam. Jivas are here according to their karmas. They go upward, downwards, up and down goes on. So higher and higher the celestial beings is called. And then lower one also that is there. That is meaning. And why they go up and down? Guna pravruddhaha. See, in the 14th chapter, Bhagavan said, Urdhvam gachanti sattvasthaha, madhye tishtanti rajasaha, jaghanya guna vrittistaha, adho gachanti tamasaha. Those who are rooted or live in the sattva guna, they go higher and higher. Rajogune in the middle. And tamogune, they go downwards. I used to travel by train in earlier days. There used to be 3 tiers. The lower berth, the middle berth, and the... So whenever I got the lower berth, I used to exchange with the higher one. Because they say, Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha. And generally those who are upward, they want to sit in the lower berth, it is easy to. But those were the days I used to go upward because I say Gita says, Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha. Tattvaguna we cannot go, at least the railway train, upper berth we can go, So sattva gunas, so therefore some punya karmas they have done. So punyena punyam, because of the punya karma, they go higher and higher. That is one meaning. Urdhvam gachanti sattvastha. But let me tell you, as I said in the first class also, it is Adhyatma Vidya. Look at ourselves only. In the whole day also we go up and down or not? Whole day? Guruji, in your 1 hour class also we go up and down. Huh? While listening, if our mind is very calm, peaceful and all that, then suddenly Rajoguna appears there. Some agitation, distraction, some thoughts, and suddenly some sleep also comes. What to do? Sleepy. So remember, this is not only the Swarga Loka and Patal Loka, and this is not like that. In our individual case also you can see. In all the students and all of them also, if they are studying very well, they are A grade, A plus and B and all that, they grade no get. You can see that. As long as they are studying very well, not distracted and all that, they go upward, higher hand. One boy came home, father asked, what are your grades? He said, underwater. So his father could not understand, underwater how can be? He said, below sea level. A grade, B grade, then C. And when you go below C, with a degrade also then. You degrade yourself then. So my point is, all the time don't say only devatas and pashu pakshi. No, we can see our life. That's called Adhyatma Vidya. When our mind is peaceful, pure, abiding Shraddha, Bhakti, Ityadi, our mind goes higher and higher. The Urdhva Shakha it is. The Rajoguna comes in the middle somewhere. My mind is very, very restless. And some tamasic kind of thoughts and all that come, Particularly when we sit for puja or meditation, if we sit. So then you'll find something happens. Shakha, branch. Adhascha urdhvam prasutastasya shakha. Guna pravruddha. They all are nourished by gunas only. And the sattva guna, rajagun, tamas, they are all our moods of our mind. Our Pujya Guruji Swami Tejomayananda, psychological climatic conditions. All these gunas are. Outside the summer, winter, rainy, this, that keeps on changing. Our mind also goes on changing. But if constantly or more often if you are in sattva gun, mind remains in very great state. Always goes on changing, that is one thing. But if some person's very basic nature is sattva guna, then you will find all the qualities, virtues are there abide. Basically, if somebody is very rajasic and all that, it is different. And tamasic all different. Or guna pravruddhaha, going up and down. Vishaya pravalaha. Now, what is this nodal blood called buds? The shakhas are there. Vishaya is in Sanskrit. Vishaya has got different meaning. Vishaya means subject matter also. What Vishaya, what subject you are taking. And Vishaya means sense objects. Sense objects. How many sense objects are there? Object-wise, there are countless. But they all fall in only 5 ways. Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Shabda, sound. Sparsha, touch. Rupa, color and form. Rasa, means taste. And Gandha, smell. These are only 5 sense objects actually. Like harmonium is there, violin is there, tabla is there, every sound is different, but all is sound only. The sense stimuli that which we get. Food we taste, so many foods are there, but taste is only, That is the Vishaya. And Sanskrit language is very beautiful. So that Vishaya means that which binds you. That's called Vishaya. Actually, Vishaya does not come and bind, but our mind, when longing for it, binds us. So what is the Vishaya Prabhala means what? Sometimes we think, I have no desire now. Oh, I am desireless. You go to somebody's house also, they say, will you have tea, coffee, this, that, food? No, no, no. No, no, nothing. But they bring, anyway, they bring something. Ice cream, oh, to chalega. That's called Vishaya Pravala. It creates another desire. You think that you have no desire. That's why they went people for shopping also and all that also. They may go for buying only one or two things and they come out with a trolley with so many things on that. And what happened? No, I saw that also. Only in the medical shop they go and get the prescribed medicine and they come back. But now I know even there also, not only prescribed medicine, but they see something. But otherwise we go there only whatever that prescribed medicine. No, I like that antibiotics also, give me. But this is called Vishaya Pravala. When we don't see, we feel that we don't want anything. But the moment you see that, so another branch comes out. Another branch comes out. Branching out everywhere. Adashchodham prasutastasya shakha. Again, which Vishaya will attract whom, we do not know. Now, that depends upon what? That person's guna, you know. Right? So, someone is given to smoking, drinking and all that. When they see those things, their desire arises. Other kinds of pleasure, that other desire arises. Goes on. Please see that all the description which is going on, all that is happening in our mind only. Adhascha urdhvam prasutastasya shakha. Others will keep on thinking, Devta and Patal Lok and this and that and all that. Guna pravruddha Vishaya Pravala. Adhascha mulani anusantatani. And its secondary roots, they have gone deep down. Karmanubhavi karma paschat. See, what happens is, when we do some karma, prompted by earlier desire, or sometimes we knew also, we do karma. And when the karma is done, some result also comes. And we experience that. Sometimes sukha, dukkha, whichever is that. Particularly when we like it, then what we want to repeat that experience. First time somebody had tea or coffee, did not know, but suppose liked it. So they again. Slowly, that desire becomes stronger and deep-rooted, and it takes the form what is called as vasanas. These secondary roots are vasanas. They form a tendency, inclinations, propensities. So many different words are there. See, one thing. Everything, whatever we see, hear, taste, smell, touch and all that, everything leaves some impression in our mind. But every impression doesn't become vasana. And vasana also is of the nature of impression only. But every impression is not vasana. Suppose somebody gave me tea, I drank also, but I was not very fond of that. So somebody asked, I know what it is. Vasana means what? It creates desire. And so strong that if the desire is fulfilled, we feel happy. If it is not, we feel very unhappy. And even in the absence of objects also, we go on thinking about it. And that's called karma anubandhi. Anubandha means paschat. When after the karma is done, the result has come, we have experienced all that, and afterwards, again it observes. This is called the vasana rupa, karma anubandha. They are the secondary roots and gone very deep. Many people, for example, from India, they go to different countries. In the beginning, they may go for studies, then 1 year story, they settle down and all that. I know so many of them. Not only America or Australia, New Zealand, wherever they go, then the whole family also goes there. And sometimes they feel, I want to come back to India, but we have struck our roots very deep here. How to come out? Deep, right? All these vasanas also get so deep rooted. And even if you want to come out, it's very difficult. And more importantly, on one hand, we may say we want to come out, but secretly enjoy also. It's very difficult to break. Sometimes we say, I want to break my habit of this and that. But I like it also. That's why I read one very interesting, I don't know, statement to call quote. When man runs away from temptation, he leaves his forwarding address behind. And he wishes, I hope somebody will bring again. But if you really come out of that vasa, then you don't feel it. We feel very happy that otherwise we feel, acha aaya tha opportunity, I don't know why kahan se vairagya aa gaya us time pe, I don't know why this vairagya. Adhascha moolani anusantatani, they are very, very deep rooted. And actually they are keeping us here in this samsara. Chandamsi asya pranani, when I said, though desire here, if sattvic desires are there, Shraddha, Bhakti, then slowly they will release us. But otherwise, can't move also. Aisa phas gaya. I am trapped now. And where it is happening? We say Manushya Loke. The Manushya Loka what is also important because it is said in this life of human beings, we have got karma adhikar. We can cut down this tree or go on planting new also. See, in the Pashu, Pakshi, only it is said, whatever karmas get exhausted, new karmas are not created. But remember, one jiva was there in that body. When the jiva leaves that body, Pashu, Pakshi, his karmas are there already. The Manushya Loka, what is very important? We all are in this human embodiment. That's what we meaning. Loka, not only world. Now that I have got this human body, here I have that choice. Whether I want to remain this samsara or I want to come out of it. Or here only I want to go upper and higher and low and all that. It's all left to me. The Upanishad says, Punyena punyam, papena papam, ubhabhya manushya lokam. When the punyas are in preponderance, then they go to the celestial world, devta, sharira, ityadi. If very papa go lower, where the viveka is not there, you are not free. But when there is a mixture of papa punyam, then human birth comes. That's why every person's life, their sorrow also will come and joy also will be there. Because it's a mixture of papa punya. But most important is karma adhikar. That freedom is there, choice is there. We can do, undo, otherwise do, which you now depends upon you. It is all in your hand. In your hand. One king came to know that in his kingdom there was a person who could foretell the future, everything, whatever that he could tell. So he wanted to test him. So called him. And in that king in his hand put a small kind of creature and asked that man, tell me in my hand that creature is there, it is dead or alive. Because he said, if he says it is dead, he will show it, it is living. If he is living, he will crush that immediately. Yeah. Dead or alive? That man says, it's all in your hand. You want to keep it alive or you want to kill it? It's all in your hand. It's all in your hand. What do you want? I love this samsara. Now what happens? Sometimes some people come and tell us, you Vedantis, all the time we say, this samsara dukkhamaya, maya, maya, maya. But I like it. Achha, you like it very much. But remember, if you say you like it, when all the times, even if you fall down and have fracture, leg fracture, do you like? Oh, no. If you say you like this world, you like this maya and you like all that, do you like everything of it? Or only goody things happen, that only we like. But it will not happen. From observing, you see, I learned one thing. Any time, at any place, to any person, for any reason, anything can happen. We don't know. And such a thing happens. Sometimes very good thing happens, then also it is not easy to digest that. Suppose you keep on buying lottery ticket and I don't think I will, suddenly suppose you win 10 lakhs of rupees, suddenly, and that man was living very hand to mouth with 10 lakhs. Difficult to control. Somehow he controlled, but he was worried about his wife, whether she will be able to handle. His friend came and said, I will break the news because I am very good at breaking news. And he asked her, suppose you get 10 lakhs of rupees suddenly, what will you do? She said, half of it I will give to you. He fainted. The point is, even very, very happy news also is sometimes very difficult to. But anything can happen. So if you say you like this world, if you think you like this maya, if you think it is everything, but as long as everything is going well according to all yours, then only, isn't it? Are you able to accept everything? Then that is different thing. But the point is, Manushya Lok. If you want to remain here, yes, very good, remain. Suppose I want to remain here what should I do? Do nothing. Keep living as you are living, that's all. If you have to go still down, there are wonderful things are to go more and more down and down and down. And if you want to go up, that also possible. Adhashordham prasrutastasya shakhaha guna pravruddha vishaya pravalaha adhascha mulanyanu karma anubandhini manushya loke. So if you want to come out, what is the upaya? That Bhagavan Sri Krishna said in the second chapter itself. And the sutra vakya is nitya sattva saha bhava. Actually, that is the main thing. All chapters elaboration of that only. If anybody wants to come out of this, Traigunda Vishaya Veda, Nistraigunyo Bhavajuna. Nitya Sattva Sthaha. Abiding is Sattva. Abiding Sattva Guna means what? Sattva Guna's expressions are Shraddha, that faith. Faith in existence of God. Faith in the Shastras, validity of Shastra. Faith in satsang, Guru's teaching. Bhakti, love for God. Jidnyasa, desire for knowledge. Love, compassion, kindness. All these virtues, what we call, they are the expression of Sattva Guna. So if you develop the Shraddha, Bhakti, all this, then mind is calm, peaceful. So more and more clarity will be there. Purity of mind and clarity of thought. That is called Sattva Guna expression. When that purity and clarity, when they come, then reality shines forth. You realize it. That Urdhvam Paramatma becomes manifest to you. So if we want to come out of this samsara, this is what we have to do. Otherwise, life is going on. Continuously, whichever, sometimes you go up, sometimes you go down, sometimes in the middle, goes on and on. If you are happy with sorrow, happy with sorrow, then be here. Now what happened? Bhagavan said, this vriksha is very wonderful. Roots above, branches below, they spread out everywhere. The secondary roots are gone and they got stuck there. And then I said, Bhagavan, how to cut this tree? It is bhayankar, it is very bhayankar, frightening, the whole form now. So, don't be afraid. Already I said it is the vriksha. Vriksha means vraschanat, it can be cut down. So, however frightening and big and it may appear, and we are not talking about the outside world. Remember, all this happening in our mind only. So, see the mind. And if you have to cut down, don't get frightened, because the way it is all said, but when you start inquiring, then you will find na rupamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha Ashvattamenam suvirudhamulam asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Actually, chitva means having cut down. So there is continuous. The next sloka also will read. Because having cut down, you have to do something. Past indeclinable means having done snatva. Snatva means having taken bath. Then what? punaha swapiti. After taking, again say, no. Snatva devasya pujanam karoti. Then the sentence is complete. Having taken bath, then what? There should be something, then only the sentence is complete. So it is said, asanga shadrere chitva, having cut it down, then what? Tata padam tat parimargitavyam yasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyaha tameva chadyam purusham prapadye yatah pravrutti prasruta purani. Don't get frightened of this samsara riksha, because na rupam astya labhe tatha upale yatha varnitam, as it is described in that way, na rupam astya labhyate. The form of that tree is not seen here like that. See, if you just only imagine a tree whose roots are above the branch, as an upside down, have you seen anywhere like that? No such tree is seen like that. Ashati. Other way also now we have described all, it is in the mind and all that which is growing this samsara and all that. But as it is so much described, that is a na rupam asya labhyate. अच्छा न अंतः न च आदिः न संप्रतिष्ठा. You don't know where is the beginning, where is the middle, where is the end. Right? न अंतः न आदि न संप्रतिष्ठा. What? न रूपम से. No, once it so happened, in those days when I was studying, college I mean, and there was exam time. And you know exam time? Which nation gives you fever? Well, examination. It gives fever. In those days, every time I should think, when the new session beginning, right from the beginning I will be studying and all that. That resolve get dissolved very fast also. And examination time. Then I went for it. The whole atmosphere of that examination hall is, I tell you, quite unnerving and all that. And there are some bright students, they come in the street. Then they distributed answer books first. Then the question paper also they gave. And do you know what happened? I thought it was physics, but the question paper was of chemistry. The whole chemistry of my body, Baba re Baba, kahan pe tu, what is this? Now what can I write? The result was a foregone conclusion. I don't have to wait for the result to declare and all that. Failed. See, sometimes people say, I did the work, but the result comes. Because when you fail, that also is the result or not? That also is the result. Okay. And I was boasting all the time. And then they say, I said, how can I show my face to anybody? Not that it was worth showing, but now what to do? Better die only. Die? Yeah. Climb somewhere. And I tell you, when you sit down below, you think whether you should jump or not, but then some desperate moment comes. Falling down, huh? Then the law of gravitation works. Praying to God, Bhagwan, please cancel all the laws of nature and see that I remain up. I heard your voice. Just you are coming up only your body is going down. And the law worked. Dham! I fell down from my bed. Na rupamasya tat. When you are in dream and whatever you say, but when you describe this actually I was there. There was no exam, there was nothing. But the dream is very interesting. It is all your creation. That question paper also set by you, and you can't answer your own question paper. One person saw a tiger in a dream. And the person asked that tiger, are you going to eat me? The tiger said, you decide. Because I am in your dream now, you have to decide whether how you want to conclude it. When you discover the whole dream, it was so frightening or this, but when you wake up, na rupamasya, kuch nahi. Thank God. It was only a dream. But as long as we are in that dream, Swakale Satyavad Bhati, as long as it is going, it happened real only, that we don't know. It's only on waking up, we find, oh, there was no such thing actually. And we don't know exactly which moment the dream begins. Where is the middle, what is the end? See, na rupamasya, na cha adi. If something is real that is there, then you can say beginning, middle, end. Right? Now you know the lecture begins at 7 o'clock. Right? 7:30 is halfway. Thank God, it will end also. So you know, because something is here, beginning. But we dream, we don't know when exactly it begins. You know. Try next time. Keep a watch and when the dream exactly begins. You don't know. Na adi. One thing is, we don't know which is beginning, middle, end. If it is something there, then you can say, but kuch hai nahi, so what is the middle, beginning, end? It's not there. Na rupamasya tathvami yatha varnitam. As it is described, adhascha mulan anusandatani karmanubandhisha loke adhascha urdhvam prasutat tasya shahu, go on and on and on. Where is that? Nothing. Na rupamasya tathopalabhyate namto na chadir na cha sampradishtha. One meaning is we cannot know where it began, which is the middle, which is the end. Other meaning is when something is not there, what is the meaning? What is beginning, middle, end you are talking about? When something was not there at all. Maybe. But when you are in dream, you go through all this or not. At that time, afterwards when you wake up and all that is all right. But when it goes on, sometimes really horrible kinds of dream and all that. Even though generally when man goes to sleep as a guest in somebody's house, they say, sweet dream. You also want to have sweet dream, but what will be there you do not know. Hmm? Yeah, you want that some nice dream should come and all that. Huh? Because dream just happens. No control over it. So the point is, even though such frightening thing is not that it is in our mind only. But still, at that time, Ashwathamenam suvirudha moolam. But as we are going through this experience, at that time, this Ashwatha Vriksha is suvirudha moolam. Ashwatha means already Samsara Vriksha. And that Samsara is all our mind only. Suvirudha moolam. These secondary roots, suvirudha, they got very deep down, stuck there. So to cut that, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva, having cut down. The very fact Bhagavan says cutting it down means it can be cut down. Like even though we may be in dream, but we can wake up or not. We can wake up, we can get up. It's possible. Huh? The dream can end. In yoga, it is Pashya Samsara Natakam. You see the Samsara Nataka. See, Natak means the drama. Natak, ulta kya hota hai? Katna. The Natak must cut. It's necessary. Natak ka katna zaruri hai. How long it will go on and on and on? Pashya Samsara Natak is said, but actually it is Pashya Chittasya Natakam, because the whole thing is the mind. Observe your mind. Where it is going. Chitva. If you have to cut down that tree, we need an axe. We need some weapon. And Bhagavan says, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Dridhena, asanga shastrena. The dridhena word also is very interesting. Firmly. And that your weapon also must be very strong, sharp. Asanga shastra, the weapon of detachment. With the weapon of detachment, others called vairagya also, drudha vairagya. And dridhena is an adverb, we say dridhena is firmly cut it down. What we think, I was taking 20 cups of coffee. Now slowly I will make it 19, 18. Slowly. Work in progress. And if you think by lie, I am giving example of coffee only. Because I don't want to use more other kind of. Some people think of that, Earlier I was doing this, but now cutting it down. Nothing. And now I don't drink at all. And then another day, 1 gallon you will drink. Right? Therefore, Bhagavan said, Dridhe mein cut without compunction. Don't show pyar, affection and all that, Oh. Asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. See, the people get attached to people and they want to cut down all that attachment. Then people get attached to your habits, are trying to cut down. All attachments originate only from the attachment to body. Identification with the body, that this body is me. For the body's sake, everything we want or not. We want even attached bathroom even in the ashram also. For who? Body only. If you see all ads that are there, the magazine, newspaper, TV, anywhere, you just observe. All those ads, they all are centered on the body only. Huh? All cosmetics are there, or medicines are there, vastra, alankar, abhushan, that is there. Or and your house must be like that. And what is your house if there is no plasma TV or studio of your own? And if there is no swimming pool there in your house, no. What kind of house you have got? Now I tell you why you are sad, because you don't have swimming pool. You see what happens? Those people who are in this advertising business, they tell us what? That you are telling people to cut down desires, but our job is to create desires. Because when they advertise about variety of things, their job is to create desire, keep you in samsara. There was some perfume also, it's called Samsara only. It is there or not there, I don't know. Guruji, how do you know? There are many informers are there. So many variety of, even poison. So now all these cosmetics or medicines or all this kind of thing, all if it for our body only or not? Huh? So if we remain identified with the body and attached to our body, and then we want to cut down the attachments with other things and beings and habits and all that, how it is possible? The root is this. That's why when we are fast asleep, do we need anything? Because now you are not even conscious of your body also. But the moment you become conscious of the body, मेरी चाय कहाँ है? Where my tea? शुरू हो गया वहाँ पर संसार. So when he said, asanga shastrena dridhena chitva, you cannot go on cutting down attachment number 1, attachment number 2, attachment number 3. Are Baba, this notion that I am this body and the attachment for the body. I had a good look. Therefore, all kind of facelift and so many things you got on. The person was going again and again to facelift. That man said, no, I can't lift your face anymore now. So then he said, pull me down then, if you cannot. We want to look all the time very, very young and handsome and this and that. But when you climb the staircase, everybody knows what is your age. The whole samsara, actually, I tell you, only in the mind, and that also attached to this. Asanga shastrena dridhena. Firmly cut down your spirit. One by one, how can we cut down? Mule kutharaha, that's why it says, strike at the root. The root cause is this. Or this only, all that. That's why in Vivek Chudamani, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Sharir poshanarthi san, ya atmanam didrukshati. All the time fattening, nourishing the body, and they want to see Atma. You will see only your body. ग्राहम दारू दिया धृत्वा नदीम तरतुम स गच्छति. This is a crocodile and he thinks it is a wooden plank. And hold on, then he thinks he will cross this Samsara Nadi. The shark and crocodile will swallow you only. So even though the Samsara Vriksha by itself really does not exist, but even though it is existing as it is now, relatively real you call, illusory you call, whichever, but we think it is real. As long as we are there, we think it is real only. So, Ashwatthaменam suirudhamunam asanga shastrena dridhena chitva. Then what to do? Bhagavan says, first step is this: develop vairagya. And then vivek. In the next sloka what I said, inquire. Inquiry is the most important thing. Vichara bhava jivanaha. The samsara remains there. Its life is sustained by absence of inquiry. When you start inquiring what it is, it will go away. But first step is, to some extent at least, we have to develop vairagya. Even if you are not able to firmly cut down, but vairagya has to be there. And then viveka, right? Together it will happen. More of it we'll see now, tomorrow. So, particularly this Ekadashi and all that in Pandharpur, they chant all the Varkaris and all that. Okay? Jai Jai Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala, Jai 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 Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala, Jai Jai Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala, Jai Jai Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala. Jai Jai Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala, 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 Jai Hari Vithala, Jai Hari Vithala. पुंडलीकवरद हरी विठ्ठल श्री ज्ञानदेव तुकाराम पंढरीनाथ महाराज की श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम।